Effective implementation requires planning. Ensure a district can tell their staff on that September opening day that we're implementing a new curriculum, and just expect that rollout happens like that. But although that's common practice, that is not the best way to implement a new system or a new practice in the district. And so we're suggesting that these teams follow these implementation stages. We have this slide up here that kind of just goes through the 4 stages. Stage 1, exploration, where we are now, has us assessing the need for change, getting input from stakeholders, assessing the fit of the changes that we're talking about. When we move into installation, we'll then be more focused on gathering resources, piloting new practices, and making sure that staff is being trained on the changes that we've made. When we get into initial implementation, we're going to be heavily focused on these problem-solving cycles, trying to make sure that the practices that we implement for the long haul are effective and do give us the changes that we would want to see in our students. And then finally, full implementation is heavily focused on monitoring the implementation and maintaining it, providing feedback to stakeholders, sharing the data around the changes that are the result of these new implementations. So for this stage, we're asking teams to focus on the implementation stage, and we are providing you with, again, a document from NERN, the National Implementation Research Network, asking teams to plan out the activities that they'll engage in during their implementation stage. So, there's a couple of suggestions up here at the top. You might want to create a survey to see what stakeholders' feelings currently are around the code of conduct. Focus groups. The Culture Responsive and Sustaining Framework for New York State has a lot of great ideas for central office folks and how they can engage the community. So take some time with your team, review the exploration stage of implementation, think about some activities that would make sense, and start scheduling those activities.